little bit anxious there with the way he played it. Moved all the reds into play, but thankfully for Mark Selby's supporters, he's pushed a couple of them safe.
Well, he's certainly on the red to the right corner pocket, but as you can see with his position of the cue ball, he'll be bridging over the brown. But the black, if you can pot this red and just come up a few inches off the top cushion, the black is available into the left corner, but doesn't like it. To use a little bit of left-hand side just to swerve the cue ball and the first red.
Green ball.
Again, right into the heart of the pocket. Pink is covering the green spot.
Cool.
Green goes on the highest available. The black. But want to try and pot this red and leave a nice angle on the green, so we could possibly bring that black and red into play.
May just decide to play on the black, and then at least the black goes on the pink spot, which is
5.
And there's enough balls on the table to take a couple of greens if necessary, off the two reds at this end. Mark Selby will be hoping that this is the one tricky shot he could miss, because he's got to screw back about 5 or 6 inches. Well, looking at the angle, may have to play the power shot. Just to nudge that red out of the way. Well done. He's got the black in play. But you could say this is a frame and match winning chance by any stretch of the imagination where the balls are.
Nice angle on the green if he wishes to try and take that red that's closest to the left-hand side cushion. He'll still be on the red to the right centre. He'll be bringing that into play, and that's really, let me say, Mark Selby's saving grace here is that red that's tight to the left-hand side cushion, but he's got a wonderful angle on the green here. Oh, refused it.
He may not get a better chance than he just had to move that
60.
red. And the fact that the red is playing now was where it is highly unlikely not to have been on one, whatever kiss he got. He may have missed a trick. We'll see in a minute whether he has or not. One thing was certain, Mark will be sitting in his chair thinking, thank goodness he didn't play to move that red.
Excellent.
22.
Positional shot. Still not ideal. Not got a great angle on the black. I have to take the blue in and out of balk again. just a little straight on that black. Really wants to be potting that red below the green into the right hand corner pocket as opposed to the left hand corner pocket. Yeah, tried to get over, tried to force the angle, and it wasn't there. But still, he's back in the frame.
Third.
Bring the safe red into play. Off the side cushion, try and get the yellow, the cue ball up behind the yellow. Looks straightforward to take the red on the left hand side cushion. Willie, what would your choice be?
Without doubt. I mean, the red that's on the back cushion, it's easy to get onto the pot. The one on the side cushion is not. He's eventually decided to move that into play. The cue ball's close.
Anthony McGill. Third.
Well, quickly coming around to look at the potting angle. Not too sure whether if he pots it plain ball he can avoid the green, but he can certainly screw it in around two cushions and avoid the green. Yeah, missed the green by a fraction, didn't he? And that's because he hit it too thin. I think if he'd have potted it, he would have kissed the green. Where's the cue ball going? Sounded like John Virgo there, didn't
Foul. Mark Selby, 4.
Just go back to that chance that he had to move the red when he was in the balls, Anthony McGill. Won't be worried though, if he goes into the interval 12-8, he'll be delighted to have shared the opening 4 frames. I would imagine he'd have preferred not to have an interval at this stage, Anthony, wouldn't he?
Yeah. So Max Selby, let's have a look at the scores. 32 points ahead. Blue will put him 37 ahead with 35 on the table. No heroics with this red. Just make sure of the pot.
6. 7. Mark
Looks
Selby,
like
7.
they're showing both the opening 4 frames, but barring Snookers, if he decides to come back to the table, Mark Selby would have won that frame, but still trail 12-8.
And it was indeed enough for Selby to stay in the match. He also won the next frame with a break of 101 to reduce the arrears to just 3. Could McGill get over the line in frame 22? It is Mark Selby to play.
This is not straightforward. Playing the run-through, get the white in the jaws of the yellow pocket. But it comes away from the jaws. We know that Anthony McGill can pot that red in the middle. As good as he could have done, I think.
Yeah, there's the shot again. Looks more natural angle this time. And this, as you said, Willie, he's not going to be leaving anything, so there's less pressure on this type of shot. Anywhere there with the cue ball, he really wants it a bit further over, so he makes Selby's shot, should he miss this, a little bit more difficult. This red, if it goes in, it'll be on brown or black. Well, what's a shot he's played there. Now, is he going to have the yellow into the same pocket? Angle's not great, but what a pot.
Come to finish in a worse position, really, because they roll up behind the yellow. You can't cover all red, surely.
Quiet with the wrappers, please.
We've played a lot of aggressive pots, but I think the yellow into the middle would be too difficult to have stood off the top cushion and come back up to the middle of the table. So looking where he can make things very difficult for Selby. Is he going for this? Maybe. What an aggressive shot that was. What an aggressive shot. Well, you man, you get what you deserve after playing a shot like that.
3.
This one pressure pot now, it's dead straight, stun run through for the black. If it goes in, chance of frame and match, but this is tricky. Excellent. Excellent.
4.
2 brilliant pots. Kept his head wonderfully still. Cue back and forth in a straight line now. Won't get a better chance than this. Wiped its feet, the black. Into the left jaw.
11.
Any harder, that wouldn't have gone in. Red to right centre. It's there. Perfectly on the blue. Balls are all there, Willie. It's only pressure is going to stop him from winning the frame and match at this visit. His heart, without doubt, will be racing.
It's not like he's beating a Mark Selby who's played bad. I mean, Mark Selby's played well in this match. He's outplayed him.
17.
91% pot success, and there's the evidence, Willie. You said 90% for Mark Selby, and he's 12-9 behind. He can just hold for the pink here, or he can run through for the black if he wishes. He's going to hold for the pink, get it back on its spot.
80.
Well, he held himself together in the final qualifier. There you go, there's his target, 68. He held himself together
24.
in the final frame of the qualifier. Made a century against Mark King to get to the Crucible 10-9. He made a century against Stephen Maguire in his first round match here in the final frame as well, 10-9.
$25.
So he has done it before when the pressure's been on. But this is the chance to be into the quarterfinals of the World Championship, beaten the defending champion.
Doesn't appear to have a great angle on this, so it'd almost be better getting the brown out of the way here. Yeah, that's a good choice.
31.
That gives him a lot more room to manoeuvre around this end of the table and bring the black in off its spot in a couple of shots' time. He must be absolutely buzzing inside. And at this moment, doesn't look like missing.
$35. $36.
Just come